Hi again, guys. We are still in 3A getting qualified, and now we will have the exercise 7. It's about the grammar. We studied in exercise number 4 about have to and had to. So in this exercise, what we should do, you read about Bernie's training. Bernie, who is Bernie? The football referee. Okay, so read about Bernie's training, fill in the gaps with the correct form of have to. Now, let's see what is correct form of have to. Okay, let's learn it here. This is very important. I'm gonna tell you. Okay. Yeah, so we talked about have to. Okay, and we said we have in the present have to and has to, and in the past had to, right? So all of these, they are the correct form of have to in the present. Okay, but in the positive. Sorry, in the positive. So have to, has to, had to, positive. Okay, what about the same but in negative? In negative, we say what? Don't have to. Okay, and doesn't and didn't. Okay, and we know that we explained in the grammar, we say we use I, you, they, we, have to, he, she, it, has to, and with had to, past simple, all the subjects. Okay, the same, don't have to, I, you, they, we, don't have to, he, she, it, doesn't have to, and all the subjects didn't have to. So you use all of these. Okay, correct form. When I say correct form, means any kind of these. It's about the sentence. You understand the sentence? Okay. If it's negative, they tell you it's negative. Okay, let's go and check. Now we understood what's correct form means. Now here. Okay, so look, the okay, here we say you, then they say not. When we say not here, okay, that means it's negative. So number one, I should understand, is it present or past? How? I should read the sentence. You say you go to college, but you do a special course. Do I have any signs about the past? Is there any word tells you about the past? No. So from the beginning of the sentence at the end, okay, nothing tells you about the past. So it's a present. Now we know it's a present. In the present, we have to or has to. Okay, because we have, so it's have to. But it's negative, so we use what? Don't have to. Okay, so but you, again, because it's present and you, we say you have to. We don't have negative here. Okay, let's do number 3. The good thing is you pay very much for the course. Okay, so from the beginning of the course, beginning of the sentence to the end, is there any word tells you about the past? Any sign about the past? No. So this is general. That means the good thing is you pay. You, present, means have to. Negative, don't have to. You don't have to pay very much for the course. Okay, so now you will do it yourself. Okay, I will make it smaller, so if you don't have the book, okay, you can do it. Okay, so now stop the video, try to do it yourself, okay? Then we'll check the answers together, okay? Don't wait for me to give you the answers. Do it yourself. After that, you check with me, then you tell me how many you got right. You write down, okay? Okay, now let's check together. Let's check together. Okay, so. Okay, now let's see. I will show you the answers first. Okay, so you can check here. I will not write the answer, you check here, okay? So number 3, we said you don't have to, okay? Now, when I talk about number 4, a referee, one person, maybe he, maybe she, okay? Know everything about laws of the game. So from the beginning of the sentence to the end, do I have any sign for past, symbol for past? No, I'm talking about what? Present. So when I talk about present, that means I use have to or has to. A referee, that means one person, he or she. So a referee has to. So the answer here, what? Has to. Here's the answer. Number 4, has to. Okay. And again, number, where is it? From here. That means you learn 130 pages of rules. So from the beginning of the sentence to the end. Do I have any signs for signs for past? No, this is general. That means it's present. You, what we use with you, have to. And this is the answer, have to. Number 5, you have to learn 130 pages of rules. Okay. When I did my course, let's see, when I did my course 8 years ago, we do practical and written exam. So from here, do I have any signs for past? Yes, I have. 8 years ago. Aha. So what I use in the past? Had to. Positive or negative? No, here positive. Okay, because we don't have not. So we had to. The answer here. Okay, we had to. I'll never forget my first practical exam. I referee for 90 minutes, only the first half of the match. Okay, so again, I will never forget. Okay, and the end, we have 2 sentences here. They are together. So you say, I will never forget my first practical exam. I referee for 90 minutes, only the first half of the match, of a match. So we don't talk here about only one sentence because the idea is connected with the other sentence. Okay, they have 2 sentences, but they have the same idea. Do I have a sign? Do I have a sign for the past symbol here? I will never forget my practical exam. No? Okay, when you talk about you don't forget something, why? Because it's now or it's in the past? People forget or don't forget things in the past. So when he said, I will never forget my first practical exam, it's a first practical exam that happened in the past. So that means what? It's in the past. What I use in the past had to, but here we have negative. So I didn't have to. Okay, I didn't have to. Now, I was Terrified. Terrified means scared, afraid. Because I give a player a red card after only 5 minutes. Again. So I was. Okay. Do I have any sign for past? I still talk about the same story that happened with me in the past. Okay. So there is no sign, written sign in the sentence. Okay. But there is meaning sign about the past. I was, okay, terrified. Why? And it's here written, actually, was. But we talk about what happened, okay? I was terrified because I, in the past, had to. Okay, here we have had to. He wasn't happy about it, but dealing with angry footballers is something a referee learned very quickly. Okay, so let's, where is this in the start? Okay, here, but he wasn't very happy. Okay, here. Do we talk about present or past? Now you should be more intelligent, smarter to understand this. We talk about a player. He wasn't happy about it. Who? The player. When? In the past. Okay. But dealing with angry footballers is something. So I'm talking about the present or the past. Now the story happened in the past. But when I say dealing with angry footballers in general, in the past, now, in the future, dealing with angry footballers is something a referee, in general, not only in the past. If you say had to, that means only in the past. But when I say a referee has to learn, this is very important. Okay, for present, past, future, all the time. Okay, so we say has to. Number 9. A referee be super fit like footballer, but he run for 90 minutes and he so here we talk about here we talk about a referee has to learn. Where is it? It's something a referee has to learn very quickly. So we talk about the general and we add some more information in general. So a referee 10 what? Not. A referee, he or she has, no, it's negative, so doesn't have to. Doesn't have to be super fit like a footballer, but he, again, in general, no negative here, he has to run for 90 minutes. And he, again, it's what? It's general. He practice running backward. He has to. Okay. That's really difficult. I love my job, but people never remember the good decisions I make, only the bad ones. Okay. So I guess in this way, it will be easy. You need to understand if it's present or past, just in the sentence. But if it's connected with another sentence, sometimes they give you a sign like meaning sign, not written sign. So you have to understand. So when you have a text like this, the first thing you do, you read all the texts so you can understand the story. Okay, because sometimes you can't understand. You read the for example, the first sentence, you can't understand the first sentence until you read the third or the fourth sentence. Okay, so it's connected together. That's why we call it's a story. Okay, so you read all of it. After that, you will understand the meaning. Okay, so here's all the answer. After we finished now, I want you to write down how many you got right. Okay, how many you got right. Of course, I gave you 1, 2, 3. Then after that, you have from 4 to 12. Okay, from like 8 gaps. So you tell me how many ones you got right out of 8. Okay, guys. Okay, so we finished this exercise. next video, we will not do it now. We'll start exercise number 8. We'll talk about how we make questions with have to, okay, because this is separate grammar. We'll start it together. Exercise number 8 and 9 related to each other. Okay, guys, so we'll stop here and see you next video. Okay, goodbye.